In this video, I'm going to install the vanilla operating system on a desktop computer. So this is vanilla operating system 2 Orchid. So I already downloaded the ISO file, and the size of the ISO file is 1.6 gigs. So when you download this, it's going to download it in a zip file, and then you can extract the ISO file from the zip file. I'll be using Orchid to create that bootable USB drive. I'll select the target, which is the USB drive. Click on Flash. I'll select the USB drive to boot up from. So there are three options here: install, recovery, and power off. I'll click install. So here you can choose your language. English is already checked. I'm going to click next. So this is keyboard layout. I'm going to type English. This is date and time. The time zone is correct. So in this desktop computer, I have an NVIDIA GPU card. I'll click install. This is the install location. I only have one hard drive. I'll use entire disk. I'll click confirm changes. So this is device encryption. If you want device encryption, you can leave it on and you can type in a password. I'm going to turn this off. Here you have to confirm installation. I'll click install Vanilla OS. I'm going to click on reboot now. So I rebooted the computer. I'm going to click start. I'll click next. So I'll choose a color scheme. I'm going to choose dark. I'll create a user account. I'll type a device name. So here you can choose applications to install. So this is core applications, and there's a forward arrow here. I'll click on that, and you can turn some of these off. There's Office. I'm going to turn this on, so it will install LibreOffice. This is Common Utilities. And these are some of the apps. I'm going to turn that on. This is Browsers. I'll select Google Chrome to install. I'll click Apply. I'll click on Reboot now. I'll log in. So here you have to create a password. I'll type the password. LibreOffice is being installed. So it's all done. I'm going to close this. So if you want, you can take a short tour. So I'll right click the desktop, click on change background. So these are some of the wallpapers. I'll choose this wallpaper. I'll click on show apps. And these are some of the apps. This is the APX app. So there's a plus icon. There's a drop-down tab here, and you can select new subsystem, new stack, new package manager. I'll click on new subsystem. And here you can create a new subsystem. You can type a name. There's a drop-down tab here, and you can choose any one of these. You can create a new stack. You can type a name, a base, and choose a package manager. I'll click on New Package Manager, and here you can type the name. You can turn this on, need sudo. This is the command section. So this is the Boxes app. So with Boxes, you can create a virtual machine. So I just have to click on the plus sign and I can install from file or download an operating system. Install from file, you can select an ISO file or a QCOW2 file. So this is the Extensions Manager app. So to use extensions, you can turn this off or on. This is the System Extensions. Apps menu. This can be turned on. There's also a drop-down tab. And you can see details. So on System Monitor, this can be turned on and it shows here. You can also search for extensions here. I'll click on the next page. And these are some more apps. So Lutris is installed. And here you can add games to Lutris. So I'll move Google Chrome to the dock. This is the Bottles app. I'll open the Settings app. And these are some of the settings. Network, and set up a VPN here. I can also configure a proxy. This is Bluetooth. This is displays. This is also the GPU profile management. It's called Prime. This is the Prime utility. And you can select the Prime profile to use. This is discrete GPU. Integrated GPU. And this is on demand. So you can choose any one of these. This is the sound settings. This is the power settings. This is multitasking. This is appearance. This is a list of all the apps. And this is default apps. This is notifications, and you can configure notification settings here. This is search. And you can also select search locations. You can add more locations here. This is online accounts, and you can configure any one of these online accounts. And this is sharing. There's mouse and touchpad. There's keyboard, color, printers, accessibility, privacy and security, and system. So this is the Files app. This is a PDF document. There's downloads, music. This is pictures. I'll open the software app. You can also search for an app you would like to download. They are listed by categories. I'll click install, and these are a list of all the installed apps, and you can also uninstall any one of these apps. This is updates. So I'll open settings. I'll click on software updates. So here you can configure updates frequency, and you can turn this off. Only check for updates when the computer is idle. I'll open the terminal app, and it's called Black Box. So I'm going to install VLC player. I'll type sudo apt install VLC. I'll search for VLC. So on the black box terminal, I'll go to preferences. So there's a lot of settings that can be configured here. I'll change the size of the font. This is the scrolling settings. This can be changed, custom command. So there are different themes here. I can also add a new tab, and I can rename the tab. I just have to right-click the tab and rename the tab. I'll install each tab. I'll open the System Monitor app. So this is the utilities, and these are some of the utility apps. This is backups. You can restore from a previous backup. You can create a backup. I'll click on disk. So these are just some of the features of the new vanilla operating system Orchid. So the kernel version is 6.9.8. The desktop environment is GNOME. The terminal is black box. So in the vanilla website, they have more information about the new features. So I'll leave a link to this page under the video description. So in this video, I installed vanilla operating system Orchid in a desktop computer. So I want to thank you for watching, and I thank you for subscribing.